Bitcoin is currently at 81,000. 81,000. I decided to get some sunlight today, but Bitcoin is at 81,000, right? It's falling. It is falling. And I think that's a good thing. You have the Fed meeting tomorrow. And also, I wanted to talk about this new token that I just discovered, and it's called Sturdy, right? It's called Sturdy, and it's actually built on Tensor Tau. So those are the three subtopics that we're going to discuss today. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to get in. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, hit the bell notification. Also, inside of the description, I left my crypto guide. You guys can go to the website. I have a digital, I have a digital store, so you guys can go to the website and support the channel that way as well. I need to make a PayPal and a Cash App, but I'd rather make digital products and keep it like that. I'd much rather make digital products and keep it like that. Let me give you guys some time to get on in. Give you some time to get on in. Adjust that a little bit. I like the tree in the background. How you guys feeling today? Leave your thoughts down below. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Where y'all from and what crypto do you guys own? Where you from and what crypto do you guys own? I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to get on in before I start. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to get on in before I start. Give you a couple of minutes to get on in before I start.
The Fed kicked off its two-day policy meeting this morning in Washington. Here on what we can expect, we have our Fed correspondent Jennifer Schomburger. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Maddie. The Federal Reserve widely expected to hold its benchmark interest rate steady when it concludes its two-day policy meeting on Wednesday. But the bigger question is how President Donald Trump's policies could change the Fed's outlook for the economy and thus setting interest rates. With so much uncertainty surrounding Trump's tariffs, the central bank is likely to strike a cautious note. Fed Chair Jay Powell is likely to reiterate that the Fed is not in a hurry to cut interest rates as it awaits clarity on the administration's policy.
So listen, so they're not in a hurry to cut interest rate. How can this affect the market? The market will be at a either sell off or at a standstill, or we might have things priced in. Vijay Harsa, how you doing? Where you from and what crypto do you own? And what do you think about the Fed meeting tomorrow, and how would that affect the stock market or crypto? How would that affect the stock market and or crypto? What crypto do you own? But let's listen. This is by Yahoo. They briefly discussed the March Fed meeting for investors. So let's hear what they have to say and leave your thoughts down below.
And their impact on the economy. Investors will receive the Fed's latest interest rate projections, which aren't expected to change much. In December, the Fed projected 2 rate cuts for this year, and many Fed watchers expect officials will retain that outlook for now amid uncertainty, even as the market is pricing in 3 cuts for this year. Former Kansas City Fed President Esther.
So listen, I'm gonna run that one back for the people that just coming in. If you're in here right now, smash that like button, get the likes up. I have over 30 something people in here right now. Smash that like button, get the likes up, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. I want to give you guys a gem that I just discovered, and the gem was Sturdy, right? We're gonna go over what Sturdy is, but first we're gonna talk about Bitcoin, and we're gonna talk about the Fed meeting. The Fed meeting and how that may affect the market. Also, if you're in here right now, let me know what crypto you own, and do you think that the Fed will have a price cut or not?
George says she thinks Fed officials will maintain 2 rate cuts because
let's go back.
The Fed kicked off its two-day policy meeting this morning in Washington. Here on what we can expect, we have our Fed correspondent Jennifer Schomburger. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Maddie. The Federal Reserve widely expected to hold its benchmark interest rate steady when it concludes its two-day policy meeting on Wednesday. But the bigger question is how President Donald Trump's policies could change the Fed's outlook for the economy and thus setting interest rates. With so much uncertainty surrounding Trump's tariffs, the central bank is likely to strike a cautious note. Fed Chair Jay Powell is likely to reiterate that the Fed is not in a hurry to cut interest rates as it awaits clarity on the administration's policies and their impact on the economy. Investors will receive the Fed's latest interest rate projections, which aren't expected to change much. In December, the Fed projected 2 rate cuts for this year, and many Fed watchers expect officials will retain that outlook for now amid uncertainty, even as the market is pricing in 3 cuts for this year. Former Kansas City Fed President Esther George says she thinks Fed officials will maintain 2 rate cuts because officials already set expectations and explained that the cuts could come.
See, a lot of people were calling for emergency cuts because of the tariffs and everything else, right? If you study history, you study data, we're not too far off. We're not too far off based on natural inflation. It don't matter who was president. Inflation, I know the same product that I've got 10 years ago costs 10 times more. Every year things go up. That's just a part of the fiat system money cycle. Jordan Olga Booga said, hey Jordan, how you doing? Messi Goat said, hello. Messi, how you doing? What crypto do you have and where you from in here? Eric the Great, Stolen Velar. Okay, I don't know what that have to do with the conversation, but the main topic that we're talking about on this channel is crypto. We're talking about crypto. We're talking about BTC. We're talking about how Bitcoin right now is at, I think it's at 81,000. Let me check. It's currently at 81,000. Where's coin market cap? It's currently at 81,000. Coin market cap. It is currently at 81,000 and some change. Let me see exactly. It's at 81,845. 81,844 according to coin market cap. So it went down, the market cap went down by 1.99%, and the volume actually went down by 9.55%. The volume actually went down by 9.55%. So what's sturdy, right? That's the main topic of the day. I want to show you guys what sturdy is. Currently sturdy right now, you guys can't see this because of the glare. So currently sturdy right now is at 70 cents, right? Sturdy right now is at 70 cents. The spelling is STURDY. The ticker symbol is STRDY. The ticker symbol is STRDY. It's at 70 cents right now. Now the reason why I wanted to talk about sturdy is part of BitTenzer Tile. It's part of their ecosystem, which is an AI, right? And we all know in the near future, AI will be one of the things that the world must have. It's gonna be one of the things that the world must have, right? It's gonna be one of the things that the world must have. So with that being said, it's on an effective network, which is BitTenzer Tile, which to me is a government protocol because it's backed by all of the, it is backed by, let me show you guys who it's backed by. Because I did a post on X. Actually, I did a post on TikTok. Okay. Sturdy is backed by Pentora, right? Sturdy is backed by MGNR. Sturdy is backed by One Block. Sturdy is backed by Dialectic. Sturdy is backed by Orange Dial. Sturdy is backed by SoftBank, and Sturdy is also backed by Cool Coin, right? And all of these things that, if you understand what's going on with Sturdy, these are the things that invested in Netflix, invested in a lot of startups, a lot of startup projects, invested in XRP. They invested in a lot of startup products. The market cap, the market cap for Sturdy is, I want to give you accurate data. So right now I'm on Coin Market Cap, right? I want to make sure I give you accurate data. The market cap right now, and this is what I love about this token. The market cap right now is at 13.44 million. So about $13 million. That is extremely low. I like anything under $100 million is considered a low market cap, right? And the reason why you may want to pay attention to it is because you want to get in before everyone else get in. Not financial advice. The volume right now is at 3 million, um, basically around 3.7 million. That's the volume right now. It is down 64% as far as the volume, right? And in 7 days, it's down 21%. In 1 month, it is down 68%. Sturdy, remember, ticker symbol STRDY. It's built on Tensor Tau. It's basically a lending protocol. Let me repeat. It is a lending protocol. So basically, it's a DeFi that's built on top of Tensor Tau. It's a lending protocol. The reason that you want to, and I tell people, do your research, look it up. I'm just here, I'm just name dropping. I want to give you the name so then you can do the research on your own and actually look these things up, right? Because I can't give you financial advice. You know how America, the United States of America, how they do it. You have to have a certain certificate in order to get financial advice. And who wants to go through that process, right? Crypto is a new space, and a lot of people don't know about it. They haven't heard about these things, but I take my time to look up these projects. And to me, this is a dime. This is under, okay. This is something that to me has the potential to go 50 to 100x or even more. 50 to 100x or even more. It has the potential to go to 50 to 100x or even more. Where can you find it? People may ask, hey, where can I find Sturdy? You can find it on Uniswap, Mexi, Lbank, Weeks, Bilexi, and that's about it. They just recently put it on, I think about a couple of months ago, they put it on Mexi. Mexi is a centralized exchange. Mexi is a centralized exchange. Where can you find the token Sturdy? You can find it on Uniswap, right, which is in America. You can find it on Mexi, which is outside of the United States. You can find it on L Bank or Wex or Wex, WEEX. That's where you can find these things at. As far as the community sentiment, it is 92% bullish right now. It's only 70 cents. Like I say, it went from, in a month, it went from in 1 month it went from $2.26 to now 70 cents. The max that it went up to was $3.42. The max that it went up to was $3.42, right? That's the max that it went up to. So with that being said, it's basically 44%. It's basically on sale for 44% as far as the year, but in a month it's on sale 70%. Can't beat that at all. You cannot beat that at all. Now let's read to see what exactly this is. Okay, Sturdy is isolated lending with shared liquidity. Earned AI optimized yield powered by Sturdy bit tensor tile. Built on top of aggregator, Yearn's V3 yield optimizer and distributes deposits across whitelist silos, enabled lenders to select which collateral assets can be used as a collateral against their deposit. That's magnificent. On the back end, sturdy BitTensor subnet provides aggregators with allegations generated by BitTensor miners to autonomously optimize yields. Hmm. So it's a yield protocol. I'm reading Sturdy. I want to get you guys involved in it, and or I just want to make sure that I'm sending you somewhere. It's on you to drink the water. Built on top are aggregators, Yearn V3 yield optimizer to distribute deposits across whitelisted silos, enabling lenders to select which collateral assets can be used as collateral against their deposits. Unheard of. Ultimate utility. On the back end, sturdy BitTensor subnet provides aggregators with allocations generated by BitTensor miners to autonomously optimize yields. So this is a lending yield protocol. Sturdy unifies liquidity. Isolated risk doesn't have to mean isolated liquidity. Thanks to sturdy novel architecture, users don't have to choose between permissionlessness and deep liquidity. So for lenders, take risk management into your own hands and choose exactly which collateral asset you're exposed to. For borrowers, borrow against any asset you want with Sturdy's permissionless assets onboarding. These are some of the features of Sturdy. These are some of the features of Sturdy. It's built on Tensor Tile. So let me repeat again. For lenders, take risk management into your own hands and choose exactly which collateral assets you're exposed to. For borrowers, borrow against any assets you want with Sturdy's permissionless assets onboarding. For project teams, create liquid money markets for your tokens in hours, not months. Backed by the best. These are the investors. SoftBank, um, Combiner, KuCoin Ventures, One Block Capital Advisory, Pantera, Orange DAO. The protocol security is audited by Spiritbit, by Chain Security, and Zelic. These are all big players in the space. Everything that let me repeat it again. Some of the investors are back. This is backed by the best. SoftBank, everyone knows about that one. Pantera, Combiner, One Block Capital Advisory, KuCoin, and Orange DAO. Audited by the Spiritbit, Chain Security, Zelic, and Bug Bounty. Just giving you guys a couple of things about Sturdy. I'm gonna leave the link down below for Sturdy when I upload the video on the computer. I'm gonna leave the link down below to Sturdy's white paper. You guys go check it out. You guys go check it out. Like I say, Bitcoin has failed a little bit. The Fed meeting is coming. I think it's going to fall a bit more. People are expecting some type of emergency cut. I don't believe that we're going to have emergency cut, but we never know. Let's see what Jerome Powell talks about tomorrow. I'll give you guys an update on that as well. I talked to you guys about Sturdy. Go look it up. Sturdy is built on BitTensor Tile. Right now it is 70 cents. Let me repeat, it's down 68%. You can't beat it. Shall it go down some more? Perhaps it can, because Bitcoin can go down some more, right? But all I'm saying is that this may be a great time to dollar cost average, DCA, and or if you don't want to DCA dollar cost average, how about you do the research, do the homework, and actually look it up. See how it's beneficial to the space. See, I like the fact that a lot of people aren't talking about it. Like in the last 6, 7, 8 months, I've scrolled online just to see. Let me see what YouTubers talking about this. It's just a few. When I mean a few, I literally means like under 5 people. So a lot of people still don't know about this. You don't want to be involved in something when now everyone knows about it. It means you're late to the party. Normally, when the mass amount of people figure this out, that may be your exit strategy. That may be your exit strategy. So on that note, hit the link down below. Hit the crypto guy link to support the channel. Also subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Leave those thoughts down below. Leave those comments. That's all I ask. And hopefully you guys have a good day. I'm gonna give you a Fed meeting update tomorrow. Are we gonna have a rate cut or not? I don't believe that we are, but let's see how the markets react. We want to see how the markets react. On that note, put on your seatbelts, crypto dough. It is time to take off in 5,